Why is this causing like this all the time? Oh my gosh, I have no idea what is wrong. Okay, the print is finished. I like their company. Hello, welcome to Scratch 3D Printing. The Anycubic Kobra S1 is kinda disappointing, and I'll tell you why. Let's scratch today's topic. Anycubic Kobra S1, for the first couple of days when I was doing my unbox and kinda review video for it, it was great. It was printing really nicely. Everything went smoothly, there was no error, nothing like that. The Ace Pro, the 3D printer itself, is awesome, right? But right after that video, and right after I 3D model and printed the poop chute for the Kobra S1, things started going downhill. It keeps giving me this error, which I will put right here. It prints for like 15 minutes and then it just shut off, gives me the error. Printed for like 5 minutes, shut off, give me an error, and that just keep repeating over and over. For whatever reason, the first couple of days I printed a print over 24 hours and it was printing fine, nothing. All the color changes were amazing, nothing was wrong with it. But then just a couple of days later, the 3D printer is kinda, bricked or something like that. But today I will try to figure out what is going on with the Kobra S1, and if I cannot fix it, I guess I will have to contact Anycubic and see what they can do about it. But enough talking, let's just see what is wrong with the 3D printer. So every single time I print and the 3D printer stopped, it gives me this error right here. So that's the code for the error, and I did restart my printer, and when the 3D printer is back up, it does not give me the error anymore. So I start another print and then this occur again. Everything is connected very tightly, but I'll have to check this right here. So that's number 3. I did 1, 2, so that's number 3. So I'm going to try and check all of these and then start another print. And if that's still the case, still get the error, I don't know, yes, I'll do the next part. And if that's still the error, I'll do the next part. Let's get to it. Okay, so if you look at this, right, it says that the screw is right there, but apparently it's not at all. The screw that is holding this thing on, but nope, it's not. I take a look. I lower the bed, take a look below, and there's one screw right there. I try taking it out, but it doesn't work. And if you look all the way over here, right there, there's another screw in there. Can't even see what I'm doing. These two are attached together. So this is where the main board is. And if we look at that, this thing is attached to something. What is this? I wonder what this is. Anybody know what this is? It's attached to this plastic piece which has nothing. Wow, that is very interesting. Nothing is loose. They even use some hot glue in there. Oh, that one is pretty loose. Okay, what about this one? Okay, so this one was kind of loose, but I don't think it was that loose. SW1, what is that? I have no idea what SW1 is. Maybe this is like the restart button? And if we look at this, it's very interesting. Look at this. There's a rod right there. The other side has another hole for another rod, but there's no rod. As you can see here, I was printing and it got stuck. It stopped right there. Okay, while I was trying to make that video, the Anycubic Kobra S was printing amazingly, right? It printed for 20 minutes without any problem, but now it just started at 4%, barely any layers in. It has this error again. Why is this causing like this all the time? Oh my gosh, I have no idea what is wrong. So it has been months now since I am able to print with the Kobra S1, and weeks that I was troubleshooting the Kobra S1. So I could not figure out what to do. I tried removing the cover, as you saw in the first part of this video. So then I contact Anycubic support and they provide me with some replacement. So let's see what I got. I forgot what the error is, so I'm gonna put it right here. It keeps doing that. It keeps stopping during mid-print-ish like that. So it prints for like 5 to 10 minutes and then it just pause or just die. The printer just died. So I contact Anycubic support and they told me to follow some of the troubleshooting guide. I did that, but it did not help me. So they decided to send me these parts. This is a board for the Kobra S1 print head. I thought they're gonna send me the side board, but looks like they sent me the printhead board. And they also sent me the printhead cable, a brand new cable, so that hopefully it works and does not have that problem anymore. So enough with that, let's just take off the Kobra S1 and install these new parts. Hopefully this will fix it, because I really want to print with this printer, but I have not been able to do that. Okay, finally got the Kobra S1 here. Not gonna be the best position or anything like that, but hopefully this works. So first we have to take off this cover. To take off this cover, you use 2 fingers at the back here, and then you use a thumb here. And just like that, it came off. And now we're just gonna unplug these wire from the fan. So after we're done that, we need to take off the back cover, which is held by 4 screws. So I'm gonna be using my Craftsman Allen wrench here, because this is so much better. The end is a ball, so you can reach it at a 15-inch degree angle. So for this, it's gonna be the size 2. Take off the top cover. So now this back piece should just came off easily like this. And it seems that the board is behind this whole thing. Okay, so this is gonna be the best angle that I'm able to provide here. So there's a screw right here, which I put my Allen wrench inside the printer. Oop, big mistake. And I believe it's the 1.5 size, the smallest version. There we go. That's a very tiny screw, M2. So there's one more screw right here and another one right here. So in total, there's 3 screws. Remember to take a picture of this before you remove it. Okay, so after 3 screws is removed, this board should just come out. So let's compare the board. This is the old one, this is the new one. It seems that it's very identical. Maybe it's the exact same board, but this one, they use some adhesive right here, some hot glue. This one, they don't use hot glue. Don't know why they did that. There we go. Let's give it a try and see if it will work. So now I'm gonna install this board first, and then I will plug in everything later. And to be honest, this is not an easy install because of the limited space that I have. Just make it snug, don't over tight, because the board might break. And now to disassemble this cable, there's a screw right here. We need to remove this using a 2.5. Technically, you don't really need to remove this, but I just did it. So if you want to, you can remove this, but if you don't want to, you don't have to remove this. So I'm just gonna reinstall this back. Now we just need to remove these clips by pinching them together. There's 2 additional screws right here. We need to unscrew those 2 screws, and then the cable runs down here, which we have to remove this cover, and then the board is inside there. The cable is almost free. Like I said, the cable is connected here, so we have to remove this cover in order to get inside of it. So I'll show you how to remove this cover. It's so much more simpler than it looks, but if you just start to remove this and you look at the wiki, it's kind of confusing. At first I thought you have to remove all the screw from up here, but no, you don't have to do that. There's 1 screw right here, and another hidden screw over here. Right here, you just go up there, and the screw is right up here. So you have to put your head inside the 3D printer, look upward in order to see it. And there we go, I got it. Oh, took some awkwardness position, but finally got it. So there, that's the screw right there. Why are these 2 connected, and what does it have to do with this plastic piece? Doesn't really make sense to me. So now that we got that off, this wire right here, so we just need to take off this wire. Do it without taking this off, but I think it would be quite hard to do that. Even as of right now, it's still quite hard to do. So kind of pull the wire and then push the tab here to release it. Let's see how this thing is working. There's like a circle back here. Oh gosh. Oh no. This thing came off. Gosh. Oh my gosh. Hopefully that does not ruin anything. So back here, there's a clip where you push this down. You push this clip down, and then it releases that clip, and you can just pull this thing out. There we go. There we go. No. Why do they even have this for whatever reason? Wait, was it right here? Oh. Okay, so hopefully you can see this. But it looks like it was attached to this button right here. At first I thought it was over here, but no, it's right here. There's also a button right here that you can press. I don't know what that do, but oh, luckily it's right here. Whew, so I can just attach this to it. Oh my gosh, I thought I broke it. The new cable they provided has everything. You just need to install it. First we have to install this. I'm gonna plug in this first. Snug. And now I'm gonna attach it to this clip back here. So here's the difference here. So for the provided cable, they don't give you this thing. I don't know why. They should. I feel like they should give you this less attachment right here, but they don't. So I'll have to remove this from the old one and put it to the new one. Be careful when you install this. Make sure you look for the correct position of the wire first before you install. But still, they should have added the last piece to install that. I did not realize that these are exactly the same. I just need to install this piece. Now that I got this in there, time to screw it in. And now we just need to clip these white stuff back in. Yeah, now we just need to attach all the wires in there. So I got everything back together, plugging everything in. I lost one of the blue pin, but whatever. Okay, time to test a print. So I'm just gonna start printing. Just gonna use, you know, anything is fine, to be honest. Alright, that's the starting sound of the BB again. Let's see if this will print and no error will happen. Hopefully, because I really want to print with this 3D printer. Okay, it's a quick update. It's been printing for about 10 minutes now, 15 minutes, and it has been going strong, no problem yet. So hopefully it can finish this print. Okay, the print is finished. It took 1 hour to finish this print, and it has finished, which is amazing. Thank you Anycubic for sending the parts of the print head, boards, and a new cable. It fixes a problem. That is amazing. So that'll be it for this video. Leave a comment down below if you have a problem like this and how you solve it. Did Anycubic solve your problem? For me, looks like Anycubic did send the correct parts for this problem. Of course, it's them. They make the 3D printer, but it's fixed now, so I'll be happy printing with this. I'll keep you guys updated on what is going to be happening with the Kobra S1, if there's any more problems, what I'm going to do to it. But as of right now, it's printing really good. So leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel because more amazing videos like this is coming. And if you haven't yet, pick up yourself an Anycubic Kobra S1 right now. Link will be in the description down below. It's good. This printer, if you have a problem with Anycubic, you just contact them and they will try their best to fix it. In my case, they have been fixing 3D printers for me, helping me troubleshoot my 3D printers all the time, the Kobra 3 and now the Kobra S1. So I like their company. It's a really good company. They back up their product. When there's problem, they help their customer, which is really good. That'll be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, keep on 3D printing.